Hello, welcome to Good Taste with Dre. I'm here with Tola, aka a lot of poetry.
Hello. Nice to be here. Thanks for having me.
Of course, thanks for being here. We just did some fun little TikToks.
You're sweating.
I am actually out of breath, like still.
It was fun. It was honestly, it was funny. If anything, we were just talking about how it's like there isn't a lot of people in my life that make TikToks.
I know. I love finding someone that just gets it.
Yes, I just want to make a silly video.
I know. Yeah. The
it.
sounds like keep me up at night. Like
They
when
do.
people have I have the stims
Yes.
of like
Yes.
every single
Just the
song.
TikTok stim.
Yes. Oh my gosh. So how are you doing?
I am okay. Yeah, I mean it's a Saturday. Just finished a week of work, so I'm very excited to not be working today.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Same. So I want to get into first like your poetry and your background and kind of just how you got into all of it.
How I got into poetry.
Yes.
You
You had a pen and a paper like Beyonce.
I did. I'll tell you a funny story.
Okay.
At the beginning, I didn't think that I was good at poetry, or like, I didn't think that I got it. I didn't really like it very much. But in my school, because I grew up in South Africa, so we had this thing called a poetry festival. So at an all-girls school, that's where I went. And every year, all the girls would have to pick a poem from all of these poetry books, and then we would recite it in front of everybody. And every year, from the time I started at school, from like grade 0 until I was there until like grade 6, I never ever got more than a B+ for the poetry festival, ever. And in my brain, I'm just like, and I would see people go up after me. I'm like, was I worse than that? I'm like, I don't understand. Like, I didn't understand the delivery of poetry. I thought,
Right.
and I thought I was feeling it. I was like, I did great. B+. Person goes next to me. I feel like after me. I feel like they did the exact same thing. A+. And
Yeah.
I'm like, what in? I'm like, you know what? I'm not doing this anymore.
No, really.
Yeah, but like I was always into like writing, specifically like short stories. When I was 7, we had to write an essay about our summer. And so in South Africa, like the summers are rainy as well. And so I basically wrote a story from the perspective of a raindrop that was
wow.
born in the clouds. And as it falls from the sky, it's aging basically, and its life is going by, which also means that, like its friends and family and parents that came before it, it would watch them kind of fall and die on the ground first, and then
Wow.
approach the ground and die, basically.
Okay.
And then I kind of come out as the little girl splashing in the rain, And my teachers thought that was
I love
crazy.
that. Just mind blown. How
And I
old
was
were
like,
you?
7.
That's wild.
So that year I won the prize for literacy, the
Okay.
first prize, gold prize.
There we go.
I got a storybook as a prize, and I was like, wow, I like writing. So I've always enjoyed writing, but in my brain it was always kind of like more short story, novel, prose. I tried writing a book once when I was like 11. It ended up being like a bootleg Harry Potter. It wasn't great. But I think poetry came about more like during like adolescence. So I had I had a Tumblr, you feel me?
Yes, Tumblr days. I know it.
We don't talk about Tumblr. We don't talk about Tumblr.
No, it's like Fight Club.
Yeah, so like it was all like grungy, angsty, black and white SpongeBob memes and poetry and
Yeah.
and all these like it was very 2000s.
Yeah.
Okay. And yeah, so like I would kind of just like spill my guts in there like
Yeah.
most of the time. And then I kind of found like I wanted to kind of like I wanted my thoughts to have a little bit more rhythm, or I wanted to like rhyme more. And in my brain I'm like, is this poetry? Because it's so different from the poetry you learn in school, which I liked, but I didn't think that I would be able to write because of the examples that we were giving, which is like Shakespeare, Maya Angelou, World War II poets, like so many of these poets where I felt like I don't think I'll be able to structure my thoughts like this, so it can't be poetry, right? So, but then my ex-boyfriend, back when I was back home, he actually took me to my first and only open mic in South Africa before I had to move here. Shout out Spoken Sessions, ZA. And it was in a park. And he was like, oh yeah, I go to this thing. And I was like, I'll come with you, I'm leaving, And so I go there, and it was my first like poetry open mic. And it was my first time seeing poetry performed, and it wasn't a competition, it wasn't in school, it wasn't anything like that. And I was blown away. Like, you know, when you have, I don't know if you've ever had one of those moments where you see something you've never seen before and you realize, wait, this is the thing I have to do forever.
Yeah.
Forever.
A breakthrough moment.
I was so just like, I was blown away. I was inspired. I was shocked. I mean, I was gagged.
Yeah.
I didn't understand what I was looking at, but I knew it was so beautiful. I thought it was also so brave because it was just like their honest feelings. It didn't sound like the poetry that I had known before. And then they were like, does anyone else want to touch the mic? And then my boyfriend was like, she does. And I was like,
gosh.
what? And so, peer pressure.
Yeah.
So I like pulled up my Tumblr on my phone and I read some poems from my Tumblr.
Oh my
Because
gosh.
I wasn't prepared. I wasn't trying to do
Yeah.
an open mic, right? And then afterwards, after I delivered the poem, and then everyone was slapping, clapping, all that stuff, and people came up to me afterwards to talk about what they thought about it. I was like, whoa! I never felt like so, either heard or understood or open and vulnerable, and I was like, whoa, this might be the thing.
Yeah.
But then I had to leave.
Oh,
And now I'm starting over with a whole bunch of strangers, in a predominantly white country, in a predominantly white province, at a predominantly white university, and I was just like, oh, so I can't be vulnerable like that with these people. That's what I thought in my brain. And so I started getting more comfortable, and I met people like Bethel, who runs Alcove, and it just kind of all snowballed from there. Yeah. So now I need to write poetry. I need it.
Oh my gosh.
I need it.
Yeah. It's nice that you found your own lane. Like you were saying, the
Yeah.
Shakespeare, the Maya Angelou,
Which are
everything
great,
is yes, great, of course. But you found out that you can, be your own unique person and do poetry your way, because you see so many different versions.
There's so many different ways to
Yeah.
write and deliver poetry, and I was just they don't tell you that in school. I think here in I guess in Canadian schools, because there's a youth poetry slam as well. In my school, they weren't saying you should be a slam poet. No one's telling you that. They're go for public speaking and Toastmasters and all that kind of stuff. But they don't tell you oh, you can write and deliver and perform poetry. That just wasn't a thing. But I guess that just wasn't a thing in my school, because that's basically your whole world, until someone outside your world is wait, there's this thing that's happening outside. And South Africa is actually a very powerful poetry, spoken word, slam powerhouse.
Really? I didn't know that.
I didn't know. Because one of the guys that I went to that very first open mic, he was the World Slam champion.
Oh my gosh.
3 years ago. And I was like, oh my God, look at that. And I was like, that's crazy. So I was like, I didn't know about any of that. So I don't know what kind of poet I would be if I was still in South Africa. But I'm glad that at least I could find poetry as a way to kind of express myself while I'm here in this new place, new people, across the world kind of thing.
Yeah.
So I think that was kind of the journey.
That's awesome. Yeah, you spoke a bit about Alcove, and we kind of talked a bit before about the studio. How did you come to meet kind of your group of creative people now?
I don't even know how to say, even just group of creative people, because there's so many. There's so many people in the city making such awesome things, doing such awesome events. But I think what was very powerful was when we did the life project with Third Verse, and then all those Black artists came together to make this project. I think that was very cool. And I do think that Third Verse is one of those studios where a lot of those people come together. So I think that's very awesome. Especially Black artists, because there isn't a lot of Black artists that are really doing it more professionally, really trying to get into it professionally, because also it's hard, it's very difficult. I know in poetry there aren't a lot of Black poets as well. I think I could count 10 for now, just on my hands. But of course there's so many Black writers, but a lot of them also don't know where to go, don't know where to start. I also didn't know where to go, where to start. There isn't someone that has a little handbook for you, you need to do this, this, and this. There isn't even just a body of people who are saying, okay, if you want to be a poet specifically, especially if you are a POC, these are the steps that you need to take, and this is how you're going to be successful, while also dealing with all these other things that may scare you, but it's okay.
It's a lot. Yeah.
So I think the people that I've met through, whether it was through going to open mics, going to other people's events, going to people's book launches, album releases, music video releases, networking events, because sometimes, there's this really cool group called Up and Coming. They always put on like networking events, which is also cool. Festivals, the markets. Just gotta get
Put yourself out there.
Yeah. Because especially like if you don't put yourself out there, no one's gonna know where you are. Or if you're not like on social media somehow, also no one's gonna be able to find you. So it's just like there's always that.
Gotta do one or the other.
You gotta do one or the other. So
Yeah.
like especially like it's so funny like when you're out in the public. This is something I learned like earlier on when you're out in public and you say, oh hey, so I do this thing, like I do poetry, and someone's like, oh, where can I read your poetry? And you don't have anything, then it's like, then that's almost like a connection that's almost like it's died now.
Yeah. You gotta be prepared.
Yeah, just like have somewhere where they can just like go see your stuff, and it doesn't even necessarily have to be like public. It could be like a private link. This is my poetry.
Smart.
Send it. Like it doesn't have to be like such a big deal.
Yeah.
Because I also know that social media can be anxiety inducing.
Yeah.
100%. Sometimes I think you just have to like lean into it. Just lean into it, let it work for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I think.
That's really good advice, because I was going to ask you, like, what would you say to someone at any age, like, that wants to get into writing poetry or putting their poetry out there? And I think you kind of said it all.
Yeah.
I think
if you're under
connection
16, you're not allowed to have social media anymore, maybe.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Then you can't do that. But what you can have is a website. Because anyone can make a website.
So easy. A Pixo? Did you ever have one of those?
A what?
A Pixo website?
No, I had a WordPress.
Okay. No, that's still up there. I don't think we were in the MySpace era.
I signed up for MySpace.
Okay.
Like MySpace is still a thing.
Really?
But like it's almost like I don't want to say like a blogging, not really like a blogging site, almost like music and arts and culture. Like if you look it up, like it's a little wild.
Honestly, I want to have a page again just for like, I never had a MySpace actually, but I want a page like that just to, put my music.
Exactly, just like on the low.
Yeah.
On the low.
Just a little creative outlet,
I like it.
That's so funny. Bring back MySpace.
Yeah, creativity with Dre. Put it out there.
Okay.
Watch the space. Watch the MySpace.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Or the Tumblr.
Oh, the Tumblr.
Like, is Tumblr still a thing?
Yes.
But they don't have the nudes and the everything. Not safe for work.
I knew exactly what you were talking about.
And it was all like
NSFW.
Yeah. I remember like when The Weeknd had his Tumblr. Like that's kind of iconic.
I think Tumblr was such an interesting kind of like shift in social media, because I remember when Facebook was out, because we were all on the Facebook, bro. Like we're on Facebook, everyone's writing on each other's
on the
walls.
Climbing the walls.
We in the walls.
Remember when it was like blank is?
Yes.
And you got to say that?
Oh my god.
I'm bored. Like
blank is bored, blank is tired, blank is doing homework, I was just like, yo, like it was so wild. But I think Tumblr was such an interesting place, because I felt like Facebook was kind of like, oh, like look at me, look at what we're doing, look at what I'm doing. But Tumblr was like that kind of like escape, like you can be like unhinged on Tumblr, because everyone's unhinged.
Yeah.
On Tumblr.
It's like, oh, I found my people.
Exactly. But on Facebook, you're putting like all the pictures with your friends. The one thing I will say that was kind of freeing about Facebook is I remember like taking a bunch of pictures with like my BlackBerry, because I had a BlackBerry back.
Yep, same. BBM.
BBM was.
Let's go.
And I would literally, you go out, you take the pictures, you literally select everything, and you put it on Facebook.
Yeah.
You don't, no edits. No, like, and the captions were crazy with the alternating capitals and lower cases.
Yeah.
All the punctuation.
The little squiggles, little stars, all of it.
And it was so free.
And mind you, we went to the mall.
That's what I'm saying. We went to the mall. We watched a movie.
Crazy, yeah.
It wasn't like even that
Movie
deep.
night.
But I think it was, when I think about that kind of like social media, that's the kind of social media, like that's the kind of mindset I want to get back into.
Me too.
I'm not even talking about like these like curated dumps. Like I don't want to see a curated dump.
I know.
I don't care what your curated.
I want a messy dump.
You don't give me a messy.
Let's get back to the messy dumps.
Let's get back to the messy dumps of social media.
Yeah.
Like
I need to get like a digital camera.
Yes.
That was the shit. If you were the person that had the digital camera of the group,
yo, everything was on your wall. Everything was there, and everyone would literally go in, comment, like, tag, and you would tag, and I would literally tag every single person in every single photo, even if there was like 80 pictures. And now it's like, now I have a million pictures on my phone. I'm like, can I post this? Should I post this one? Nah, just take pictures, y'all. Take pictures and post it. It really doesn't matter. At the end of the day, like people, it's all parasocial, bro.
I know, yeah. I want to get back to the basics when it comes to social, because it's just like, it's so, like you were talking about like the age, like 16 cutoff and everything, and I work in social media, and it's like, it's
Right.
just ingrained into our life now.
It is.
So like you have to make it like just not ruin your life.
Exactly.
If that makes sense.
Don't let it ruin
and
your
have
life.
limits and everything, just not be too, I don't know, stressed about it.
Yeah, don't be too stressed about it. Even like all this algorithm stuff. Because I remember, you know, back in the day, it was like, I remember the first time I got on Instagram and you like, you know, post a thing and like 100 strangers would randomly like it out of nowhere. And you're like, okay, I don't know any of these people. But I think like even with the whole like, you know, safety and protecting children as well, it's like making, like having people understand, like you don't just randomly talk to a stranger on the internet. And like I even, like my parents weren't into social media at all, but that was just something that you just kind of like knew. So in my brain, I'm also like, how, because I know social media like for the youth as well, like they're gonna be in school. Like if you're in school and you don't have social media, you don't know what's going on, like it can be isolating. So it's just like, how do we also like protect the kids socially so they don't feel left out of things? And back in our day, it didn't matter because there was TV, everyone's on the computer at home. It didn't matter if you had like a phone or not. But I think like in, like for example, like BBM, when BlackBerry was a thing, like you would feel left out if you didn't have BBM. But then BlackBerry was a low-key kind of affordable phone back in the day. So it's like anyone could just have like any tier of BlackBerry and everyone could be on BBM.
Yeah.
BlackBerry dropped the ball. I don't know how they dropped the ball, but that was some iconic stuff.
I don't think they were bad. I think iPhone just took over.
That's the thing, but
Like,
I'm just
crazy.
like, you can't just buy an iPhone for some
know.
kids, man. Oh my God.
Yeah.
But I don't know. But yeah, because I don't even have an iPhone. I do have a Mac and an iPad for like work and stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And then if you don't have an iPhone, even now kids, it's like, oh, you have the green bubble.
I'm like, what is this?
I don't know. You can't win.
You know, and I was like,
It's gonna be hard to be a kid now. Like I was thinking about that. Like,
honestly,
yeah.
And as an immigrant, I'm like, I don't even care about this stuff. Like everyone uses WhatsApp. My friends back home use WhatsApp. Like everyone's using WhatsApp. Like no one cares about the bubbles. Everyone's changing colors of everything all the time. Like it really doesn't matter.
Oh my goodness.
Can't base your life on colors of bubbles. I'm like, it doesn't. I'm like, to me, I'm like, have the phone that works the best like for your life.
Yeah.
So then, like for me, I was like, cause like I had an iPhone. I had, let's go through my history. I had like one of those like slide up Samsung D500s.
Yeah.
Best phone ever. I loved it. All I did was play games. Like I mean, I was 11. There's nothing you can really do with a phone. Then I had an iPhone. I had like the second gen, third gen iPhone. All about that stuff. I had an iPod. You know the old classic iPod. Yeah. I had at some point I had my brother's Sony Ericsson. I don't remember Sony Ericsson.
What
bro.
is that? No,
yeah,
I don't
it was
remember.
like it was kind of like one of those ones that's kind of like a Palm Pilot. It was like it's got like a
you
big
do up
screen.
like this?
A little bit, yeah. And there's like a little stylus. It was a whole thing, bro.
Oh.
And then I had like a really like little tiny like shitty phone, like Nokia kind of thing. And then I had a BlackBerry. Oh my God, it was amazing.
We're moving on up.
We're moving on up. Oh my God, then my BlackBerry got stolen. Yo,
no.
I was so sad. And then my mom like got me like a Nokia. It was like an N97. It was like one of those ones that's like sideways, flip up, full keyboard, full touch screen. And I was like,
that's technology.
I was like, this is peak.
Yeah.
But then the new BlackBerry came out, and my mom was like, okay, you can have a BlackBerry again. So I had like the nice new BlackBerry Bold. Oh my God!
Oh, I think I remember that one.
Because it had the little touch screen as well as
yes.
the.
Okay.
I thought I was untouchable.
That was prime.
I thought I was like, I was like, this is the best phone ever. But of course, like you know, BlackBerry like died.
Yeah.
So I was like, what? And then then I got my first like Samsung. And I think for me, Samsung is just like a the file movement is easier, like to me. But that's
it works for you.
Yeah. Otherwise, just like literally just get what you want.
Yeah.
Like if you have the money, if you're buying it yourself and it's your money, literally just buy what you want.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't matter.
It's so tough now. Like, and I've heard from people that like, and even myself, like I went from like those like Samsung phones and stuff to BlackBerry to iPhone, and then I just feel like everything kind of gets connected with an iPhone in the way I just like learned. So now I don't think I would leave iPhone, that world.
That's so wild because I can use
know.
iPhone and Android.
I know.
It's so wild.
I've never used Android, so maybe if I gave it a chance, I might need a phone soon.
It's your normal. It's like this is your files, this is your camera, this is your apps.
Okay, yeah. Because I like the good quality camera, like
my camera's great quality.
Turn it into
so what you saying, girl?
I love it. Oh my gosh.
Oh my God, I'm always watching reviews of people doing reviews of different technology, like whether it's like the new, I think like this is the no phone, blank phone. It's like a phone that's just kind of like
just to use as a phone.
Yeah,
like for calls.
Yeah, but there's one that's also like it looks like an iPhone, but it's kind of like a.
Isn't that clear?
It's like clear.
I think I saw that.
Yeah,
That's
and
crazy.
people love that stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, that's kind of wild.
Is it expensive?
I literally have no idea.
I think I remember seeing that on TikTok.
I think it might be more affordable than like a flagship iPhone, like a flagship Samsung. But I don't know these things. I'm just like, I won't lie, I'm too scared to buy like a non-popular brand phone in case
Firefly.
it doesn't have all the things. Like I don't have money to play like that. Like I can't just like buy a phone to test it out.
Purchase.
That's weird, right? Like I can't do it.
Thousands of dollars.
I literally cannot.
How did we get here? I don't know.
Capitalism.
Yeah, anyways, have you, like, what are you into right now?
What am I
Food,
into?
shows,
oh my God.
movies.
Okay, this is very important. Okay, because I recently had like a little lifestyle change. Because I'm not a morning girl in any way, shape, or form.
Okay.
But recently I'm waking up at 7:30 on the dot, just like nonstop. Just like I get out of my bed before like
no
8:30.
snoozing.
Like no snoozing.
Okay.
It's so I'm like, okay, so, and it's so wild to think about how much extra time I have. Because before I'm like, I'm so tired all the time. It's because like, girl, you don't have time to like relax.
Right.
So right now I've been reading because I used to read a lot as a kid. Like I'm talking about like when I get up, in the car to school, at break, after school, before bed, kind of thing. Like eating books for breakfast, lunch, dinner.
Okay.
Energy, okay. And then like as you know, you grow up, you just like stop reading things, and it made me really sad. So now with more time, I've been reading more books. So I'm currently reading this book, called Yellow Face by R.F. Kuang.
Right.
And it's literally, it is rage bait. Rage.
Really?
Like all I have is rage
Yes.
for the main character. But I think it's interesting because it's the writer writing about this white woman whose story is stealing a book of a woman of Asian descent. So I'm just like, this is such a huge like mindfuck.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, that's okay. I think we're far enough into it
on this podcast.
Yeah.
And so I'm just like, so it's been great because one, also it's literally long form content because I'm also trying to consume more long form content versus short form content.
Yeah.
Though I love me some short form content. Okay, we love it. But yeah, just like balancing it out a little more. So like reading, that's been awesome. Going for walks because I drive everywhere, girl.
They were right about that. Going for walks.
It changes your life, and I hate that.
Like it does so much.
I know.
Do you walk in the mornings or?
I work in the morning, and then I try to work walk during my lunch break. So like I'll have lunch and also walking because. Also, walking after your lunch is good for your digestion, which is good for your blood sugar.
Let's go.
You see? So I'm like, it's good for everything.
Yeah, so underrated.
It's so underrated. And I understand, because I studied kinesiology at UFC, so like kinesiology and mind sciences. So I understand how the body works, I understand how the mind works. But when your lifestyle is not kind of letting you do those things, you kind of see how it kind of snowballs. And now suddenly, you know, you're 30, and now you're really learning how to go for walks.
Yeah.
I'm like,
yeah.
But I like walking. I like reading. I like having fiber.
Exactly.
Like it's so weird.
Yeah. That's adulting.
It's literally adulting. You know, it's like I have a car, but do I need to always drive everywhere? And I think one of the interesting things is just like, I think for me, like my car is kind of like my third space. Cause like as a, you know, cause like I'm like a working professional. I'm also an artist. The car is like where I edit my content. If I'm taking a break, I'm on the way somewhere. It's where my clothes are. If I need to change from doing this to go to an event, to go to work, like it's a whole thing. So I'm like, my car is like my tiny little like mobile like office where I do things.
Oh my gosh.
So I'm just like, I love my car.
You might have thought of like a business idea there.
What do you mean?
Can you imagine like an Uber and it's like an office and people just driving them around and they work in the back? Don't give that idea away.
That's ours.
Oh my gosh, I love that though. You started that.
Yes, because there's Uber
sense.
courier. It could be like little Uber office. Not Uber though. Scratch Uber. Scratch Uber.
Oh my god.
Yes. Oh my god. But yeah, so like I think that's been interesting. Always reality TV forever, because I truly believe that watching reality TV is a way to study behavior and relationships, relationship building, interpersonal relationships. Because I love reality TV because I love seeing examples of how not to behave.
Pretty much.
And when I see these things, I'm like, it could never be me. It
I
could
know.
never be me. I cannot be this way.
But I also feel like you have to be very in tune with your own like behavior
Yes, you have
and
to be
everything, because some
self-aware.
people watch it and they're like, what's wrong with that?
It's like I have to be self-aware.
Self-aware, exactly. Or like the
Exactly.
people you're talking about it with, or like the takes you watch online,
I
like
know.
maybe you get multiple
I know.
perspectives, right?
And it's telling. That's the thing. Is like
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
so telling when you talk to other people. Like,
Yeah.
oh, she totally should have. Yeah, she absolutely should have. I don't know, reacted that way to him. You know, I don't know, pulling whoever for a chat or whatever.
Yeah.
And to me, I'm just like, I'm like, do we not all understand what situation we're in? But then if you're looking like super deep into all these like shows and stuff like Love Island, for example, you see how some of these people are moving, and when they're in there, they of course they can't see what we're seeing. So we have no idea how these people are moving. Because I mean,
Yeah.
I know you said, wait, how far were you in Love Island?
The one before Family Day.
The one
So
before Family Day?
I haven't seen Family Day.
Okay, I've not seen Family Day either. So for
Okay,
me,
so
it's
we
like,
might be at the
so, okay,
same.
Like,
Did you see the
let's think about
karaoke?
I saw karaoke. So let's talk about sincere. So like sincere for number one.
Insincere.
Insincere. Insincere.
Yeah.
Thinking about, I mean, I can understand how he may not have known from his, like, when he mentioned, like, oh, it's like a people pleasing thing.
Yeah.
Yes, I can get that.
Yeah.
But to him, like in his brain, you're telling a girl that you like all these things about her, she's the only one. At what point is it not people pleasing, just lying when there's another girl and you say you are also the only one? Do you not understand that there can only be one?
Yeah. What is the math? The math is not mathing.
And the thing is, you also don't need to do that because this is a mass group dating experience. You don't
Yeah.
need to tell anybody that they're the one.
Yeah.
You don't have to tell anybody that they're the one.
Yeah.
But you're
So
going
I
around
think
telling girls you're the one.
in his head he's doing the people pleasing of telling that person they're the only
You're one.
but it comes off as lying and manipulative in a way.
Exactly. It's like
you're
you don't need to tell.
having your cake and eating it too.
Exactly, because I mean, you don't have to tell anybody that they're the one right
Yeah.
now. Like, and I think because everyone's like aware, they're always saying like, oh, things like it's early days, like, oh, we're in here to find love for ourselves. Like, so I feel like you all understand, but y'all not moving like you.
I know.
understand.
Do you think it's also because like sometimes I forget that like there is a winner at the end?
There's a winner,
There are two winners
and,
at the
and
end.
it's money.
Yeah, so I'm like, is that playing into
And I
what
have
they're
no
doing?
idea.
I don't know.
Like, so this is a good question for you. Like, if let's say you were on Love Island, do
Yeah.
you think like throughout the experiment, at some point, you would kind of maybe forget that you're trying to win something? Do you think you would just kind of like get all in, like, or kind of get like not distracted, but like you would really just like get all into like the finding love part?
I think so.
Yeah.
Because the way like I'm watching them now, how many weeks are we in? 5
Sure,
weeks
5
maybe?
weeks,
I want to say
maybe?
5-6 weeks
Yeah.
almost. Like you can tell like, because it is such a like, I don't want to say psychosis, but it's just like
It's kind of like a psychosis.
it's like a little bit scary from like the
Yes.
psychological perspective, because
agree.
like you forget that the cameras are there. They're just living in this.
Yeah.
Like their days are so like routine that it's just
Yeah.
like they forget the cameras. Like so they think it's like real life, and it's like
Mm-hmm.
the whole aspect that it's a game, I feel, is forgotten.
I know, because when I'm watching, I also forget it's a game. I'm like, I'm
'Cause,
here
like-
to watch who's gonna end up with who.
Yeah, you
That's
like
what
you
I'm
remember
watching.
other seasons where it's just like
Yeah.
what was the guy's name? Brian maybe, that was with like
Was it
Anaya?
USA? Because I also
Yeah.
watch UK.
I need to get on UK.
Girl, you need to get on UK.
I know. People are telling
So
me it's
good.
like so much better.
So good.
And like they're so the dry humor, like
So,
I need that in my
so
life. I love that kind
good.
of humor.
Yes.
But yeah, I think like more people in the past had still getting to the end on their mind.
Yeah.
I haven't seen anyone like talk about
I
like
know.
getting to the end or
I
whatever.
know.
But I think Zach kind of had that. He never talked about it though.
Oh, I see.
Because
That's
like
how
I don't
can
know if
see
you
that.
saw the last one where he was like, America hates me. Like he
Yes.
was so
He
sad.
was
I'm like,
so
why do you care that much?
upset.
I was like, does he care
Right.
because like about winning at the end, or does he care because it's like he thinks it's a reflection on himself?
I think it's a reflection on himself, maybe winning on the end, but also it feels like okay, I'm gonna call out America as you're wild for all of the things that you're doing. If America almost like doesn't like you, I hear like when they do those like America voted votes, it's almost like, okay, America is seeing what you're not seeing, and then you doubt your relationship. Or if America doesn't like you, then you're gonna get split up from your person somehow. So I feel like that's also like a fear thing. Like, oh, like if America doesn't like
Yeah.
me, I'm getting kicked out of this house, by some
True.
arbitrary vote
Yeah.
because I didn't win karaoke. Now I'm not like, I don't have immunity. And I was
Yeah.
like, oh my God, what is happening?
It's so funny because like sometimes I forget, because I'm pretty new to watching Love Island US. I think I only watched like the last 3 here
Oh my gosh.
with like PPG.
Oh my God.
Right?
I've
Season
watched
6.
so much.
Yeah. No, yeah. And I watched a couple UK. But like sometimes I think like what is it with Love Island? Yeah, I don't know. I lost my thought, but it's just it's a lot.
Yeah, I mean, all of the reality TVs are a lot. I started watching Love Island UK first when I think it was like just pre-pandemic or like pandemic-y, and I started with all the UK. I didn't even know that there was like US because this was even before I had like Netflix or anything like that.
Yeah.
And before like things like Too Hot to Handle, and I was actually watching. Did you ever watch Jersey Shore?
Oh yeah.
I actually did not watch Jersey Shore, but I ended up watching Geordie Shore.
Yeah, that one too.
That stuff is. I loved Geordie Shore.
I loved Geordie Shore.
That stuff. I was addicted. Charlotte.
Like all.
Key.
What was,
Queen.
Yeah.
I love her.
What was the guy's name? Gary.
Gary. It was Gary.
I gotta do the accent with it.
Yes, Gary. And I think because he had like a baby. Oh my God, there were so many things. I think I also followed Charlotte on Snapchat for a while. God. I just loved watching her. I think she's so funny. And then I started watching Love Island UK. And then I got to the point where like I was almost like caught up because I think it was end of 2020 when the host of the UK, like she passed away. And then it was like the host of the UK.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it was wild. She passed away at the end. I think it was like season 8 or 9. I can't remember.
Okay.
But it was like the 2021. And then I was done. And then I saw that there was a US. And I was like, I watched this too.
Okay.
So yeah. So it was like a whole bunch of things. And then of course I started watching like Too Hot to Handle. I only watched one season of The Bachelor because people were talking about Nick Vile. And then I only watched one season of The Bachelorette because I needed to see the first Black Bachelorette. You feel me?
Yeah.
And then after that, I was like, I don't really like this. And then I watched Bachelor in Paradise because one of the guys of the Black Bachelorette kind of like didn't pick. He went on Bachelor in Paradise, and I was like, I kind of like his character. Yeah. And then he ended up being like. Then he would like serve drinks on Bachelor in Paradise, and then he became like the official. Wells, literally Wells, and then he's married
to Sarah Hyland.
Oh my God! Yeah, this is so crazy.
It's so crazy that he was like the bartender. He was like the main like
because he's such a great person. He was the main character. I only watched Bachelor in Paradise because of Wells. I was like, that's literally it.
Oh my God.
So, but other than that, I do not watch like The Bachelor like at all.
Me neither.
And then nowadays, I just like I just pick and choose on my thing. And I think for me, like of course, like when Love Is Blind came out, I was like, this is such an interesting experiment. This is a very interesting experiment. And I think because the success rate has been so low, but I think it's weird because it's like the success rate is low, but you can't deny that there's been successes. But is it successes because necessarily of the whole Love Is Blind thing? So I'm just like, I think it's great that the people who have found like successful relationships and stuff like that and actually build lives together. I'm like, I love that. 10 out of 10. But all those other people in those pods have no business trying to get married. None. Same with Ultimatum. None of you should be getting married.
Oh my gosh, they shouldn't be even going on the show.
None of you. If you have to give an ultimatum, end that relationship.
That's what everyone says.
That's my hot take for today. End that relationship. If you're questioning whether this person wants to marry you or not, and you feel compelled to take them on a reality show where they need to be fake married to somebody else to see if they want to marry, end that relationship. Finish it. Just now.
Cut it.
Immediately.
Yeah.
Just don't do it.
I've watched a bit of that and I'm just like, what are we doing here? Yeah, same with like Love Is Blind. Like sometimes I'm watching it and I'm just like, this just feels like a I can't talk. This feels like a humiliation ritual.
It does. It really does.
I don't know. I couldn't do it. And the proposing through the wall.
Oh my gosh.
What are we doing? That's like, I don't know. I think there was a TLC show that was like Love at First Sight, where they're literally walking down the aisle.
Yes, like it's not a. Or like I mean like what was it 30 Day Fiance? Mm-hmm. I know any of those things like so it's wild. It's not even like a new concept like suddenly getting married to someone. Also people in real life they'll literally like meet up, date for a couple of weeks, and 6 months later they're married. To me, I'm like that's mad work. Other people are like it's love at first sight. Other people are like I know what I want to be married. Other people are like yes I also know what I want. I also want to be married. I also want to have kids. Mm-hmm. Let's do this together because our goals align. I'm like do you like this person?
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you like them as a person?
You have to enjoy spending time with them.
Do you know how they like react in like to financial stress? What is their living situation like? I'm a firm believer in like, hey, I think it's beneficial if you live with a person before you wanna, before you marry them. I don't think necessarily you also have to get married. I'm like, do you? But you need to see how this person lives, okay? Like
Are they
at
clean?
minimum.
Yeah.
Because I know, okay, even with like friends, okay, if you're like my friend and you nasty, we can never. It's like it's almost like those friends where you have like friends that you can travel with, friends that you can live with.
Yeah.
Friends you can go out with. You have like different friends.
Yeah.
And sometimes your bestie isn't the one that's gonna be your roommate. Sometimes your roommate is not your bestie, but you can live together. You can cohabitate.
Yeah.
And I think sometimes it's hard for people to realize that you may love this person, but you don't enjoy living with them. And then suddenly that's a point of contention. But I think that's what like things like Love Is Blind, because they go live together afterwards and all that stuff.
And then that's usually when everything kind of crumbles, which is, good point. That's a good point. Did you watch Age of Attraction?
Listen, because, okay.
Please tell me you watched it.
No.
Oh, okay, that's okay.
Listen,
that's okay.
Girl.
Okay.
Firstly, why? But, I think the premise is mad. I think the premise is absolutely insane. It is on my list.
Okay. You didn't see any spoilers, really?
No, I just saw like trailers and stuff.
Okay.
I just saw trailers.
That's a good one. And they also filmed it in Vancouver, which is interesting.
It was Vancouver?
Or like
so
somewhere
random.
in BC.
That's so random. I never would have imagined that. But so far, what do you think? Also, if you want to get spoilers, that's fine. Because like I'm not like a spoiler person. Like if someone's like spoil something to me, I'm still gonna watch it. Like if it doesn't matter to me. But what do you think of it so far?
The whole age gap thing. Yeah. I think
So firstly, age gaps. What do you think about age gaps? What's your age gap?
Gaps?
Yes, everyone has an age gap. Everybody has one.
Yeah.
What is yours?
I feel like a lot of people say this, but it's not so much the number of years. I think it's like how old the younger person is. Like
how old the younger person is, yes.
Like what age they are. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Because I think if you're in your like younger to mid 20s and then you're dating someone 20 years older, that's like,
yes, but if you're 30 dating a 50-year-old, that's
fine.
I agree.
That's where I go with it.
Yes.
Or even 30. Yeah.
Yeah, that kind of thing. I get that.
Yeah. Also,
I agree.
I was thinking like 30 and then dating like a 60-year-old. What do you have in common? Not judging.
I mean, sometimes people don't want a partner that they have something in common with. They want like a person that's
True.
I'm
not
like
judging by any means, but when it's just like, because I think like when you're in your like mid-20s even, like you're like so impressionable.
I think you have no business dating anybody.
Okay, we're on the same page. Okay. Yeah. Figure your shit out. You still are forming yourself as a person.
Forming yourself, forming your brain.
And there's just like that power dynamic too. If the person's older, I'm sorry, usually the older person is a male.
Yep.
It can go either way too, and it's just like I just feel like that's just.
I think the power dynamic is the real issue. The power dynamic, the financial power that you might have over the other person. Because of course, I mean, I don't deny that some people in their 20s, they're making gang money. They're making gang money. But if they then date someone, let's say they date someone that's older than them, like let's say 10, 15 years, and they're not as financially stable as them, somehow that older person will still have some kind of power over the younger person, which is so wild. It's just so strange. But yeah, basically, make sure that there is power balance within your relationship, age or financial wise, all those things, ability wise, all that stuff. You heard it here first, folks. Good taste
so
in
many
brain.
good tips
Ethical
today.
relationships only. Ethical relationships only. Let's be real.
I love
But yes,
it.
would I date someone that is friends with my dad? No.
And
I'm 30. Like, let's not play. Would I date someone that, is homies with my mom? No.
Yeah, no.
My brother is, because I think for me personally, like my kind of, I agree with like how old the age of the younger person. I wouldn't date anyone that is younger than my younger sister, who is 3 years younger than me. Because to me, it's weird. It's weird. I can't do it. Like if I had let's say like a 17-year-old cousin or even like a brother, I'm like, to me, I think it's weird personally. Like if you're like your late 20s and you're out here and like there's like your cousin has a friend that's 17 turning 18 and you're like all that. I'm like, do you hear yourself? Do you understand what you're talking about right now?
Like what time?
Start your life over. I don't know. Like start over. Start over. So I'm just like, not even like socially. I don't even want people to think about necessarily judgment. It's like, what business do you have as a 30, 40, 50% on, and you're out here looking at like 19-year-olds, bro. Like, what business do you have in a 19-year-old's life other than being her uncle? Shh.
Oh my gosh.
You're here to
Well,
go
that's
to the
facts.
family gatherings, to provide pocket money, bro, to help the dad with the grill.
Yeah.
That to give an occasional ride off to school just because if your parents are busy. That is what you're in that person's life for, bro. As a 30, 40, 50-year-old, that's the only thing you should be doing for a 19-year-old. Get out of here with the rest, bro. I don't care about age of attraction. Get out of here. Get out of
I
here.
cannot. Yeah, I feel like I could write a whole dissertation.
A thesis,
on
a
this.
dissertation. Because it's wild.
It
to me.
happens a lot.
It's wild to
You
me.
say it a lot in the clubs.
You see it a lot. You see it on the clubs with the uncles on the side. I'm like, this isn't even a 21 or over club. Why are you here? Why are you here?
I've never been to a 21 and older club.
It's interesting.
Do they have them here?
They have. I feel like there used to be one. Was it Poppy?
Oh.
I think Poppy used to be. I don't know if
okay.
it's still open. I think it used to
I
be
think
21
it's still open,
plus.
but yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, because I think there was some artists who come. It was Mario. I think Mario was here for like a show, and he went to Poppy, and I think Poppy is a 21 plus club, and I think I went there once, and I mean it wasn't as messy as like a 18.
Okay.
But at the end of the day, it's like you know exactly what I'm talking about. So, but I was like, but 21 is still like a wild time. I mean, I was wilding out with 21, so I'm just like, I mean, is there like 30 plus clubs?
How do we feel about a 30 plus club?
Do we want to go to a club at 30?
When you keep raising it,
Yes.
the max is also raising. Like
Exactly. To me, I love a good day party. I love going.
Are you going?
Which one?
This weekend?
Which one?
Rewind? On
I
Sunday?
love Rewind. I think I'm busy that day.
Okay.
But
yeah.
I love Rewind.
Okay, yeah.
'cause I think it's such a
Rewind
cool party. I love going to a party in the day. I
I
love a
feel
day
like
day party. I love
we
a day.
need more
like,
people to get on the day party, like
I love
a
day
Toronto
party.
vibe.
Oh my god,
Have you been
I
to
love
Toronto?
it so
You've been
much.
to Toronto?
I've been to Toronto.
Yeah.
I love it.
I just
want
like
it.
see online just all the day parties.
I
like
want like
I wish we had that a little more.
listen, if
Do
something
we have to
in
be the people to
Calgary-
put it together, like we were talking about?
That's what I'm saying, because logistics. Do you have time for the logistics? The thing is though, it doesn't have to be. Okay. Oh my god, I'm spilling all. I'm giving out free ideas out here. This podcast. It doesn't even have to be like a big thing. It can be like it's literally just like renting out a space. It doesn't even need to be like a DJ necessarily. Just like a little collaborative playlist, everyone's favorite jams. Put that shit on.
Honestly,
got
I
some
didn't even
drinks.
think of that. All we need is
All you need is a playlist, food, and a space. That's literally all you need, bro.
Okay.
I mean, I'm all for though hiring amazing DJs in the city because they're amazing DJs in the city. But you know, if we're gonna start small, you know, grassroots. You feel me? That's all it has to be. 1 to 2. Well, no, 1 to 3. A little 3 to 5.
Yeah.
Go to bed. That's literally all you need to do. That's it.
Okay.
That's it. I love a good day party because I want to dance. Because also, again, dancing is good cardio. Okay, it's good cardio. It's good for your digestion. Good for your blood sugar. Okay.
I love it. Oh my gosh, for the digestion.
Yo, all my
That's
girlies
true.
with insulin resistance dancing in the middle of the day. That's where you
Okay.
need to do it. If it's winter time, it's indoors. You can do it. It doesn't have to be messy. You don't even need alcohol. You don't even need alcohol. Cut all that stuff out of your budget. You don't need a liquor license.
That's true.
Some good mocktails, bro.
Or some people, they'll do their own little pre-game thing before. But yeah, we'll
Pre-drink.
keep it cute with
That's all you need to
some
do.
fruit punch.
Keep it cute.
Yeah.
Some cute fits. Play the music.
That's the thing. I want to wear the
That's
fit that's
it.
like the flowery day party
Yes,
vibe.
that's
Because if
what
I'm
we
going onto the club, I'm
want.
not really wearing that to the club.
Exactly. Because I think also like lots of people like nowadays as well. It's like if you're the host, your you know your safe space, your house, it can get messy, bro. I feel bad for hosts sometimes. Some people love to host. I love that very much. I enjoyed hosting when I had my own place. But the cleanup, bro, I'm too tired for the cleanup. You feel
Yeah.
me? But so if you can host somewhere else that's not your space, but it still has house party energy, that's what I want.
I think we have to get back to the house party energy.
House parties. I feel
Or
so
the backyard barbecue
Yo,
energy.
the backyard. But who has a backyard nowadays? You know, that's the thing as well, because the economy.
Yeah, it has
is
to be a
wild.
park.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yes. Exactly. I feel like I always get so much FOMO when I see those DJ parties in a DJ parties in apartments.
I know. I always see it like a day after.
I want
Oh,
that
the DJ
so
parties
bad.
in the apartment.
I
Yeah.
love those.
That
I
looks
just want
fun.
that so bad. I wanna. Who's throwing those in Calgary, y'all? I want to go. I want to
don't
go.
know. I gotta figure it out.
Someone do it for us.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
There's so many things. But yes, guys, day parties in Calgary. Let's get back to it.
Let's do it. Let's run it up because summer is like gonna be.
Yeah, exactly. It's gonna be
moving.
over.
Yeah.
It's already almost. It's mid-July. Come on, y'all. I don't like it either. Then we have 10 months of winter.
No, literally 11. Frick.
And then rain.
And the rain. That's the thing. We had like so much rain last month.
Yo, have you seen the river?
No.
It looks crazy.
Really? It's high?
So high.
Oh my gosh.
It's so high. I feel bad because the rafting businesses, like, you know, the Bow River rafting, like they can't do that shit.
I wanted to do like a river float.
I love
I've
the
never
river
done
floats.
it.
There's so
Yeah.
there's so many things I need
We'll
to
do it.
to do.
Yeah.
Oh my
If
God.
it goes down a bit, I don't know.
I don't even know if it's gonna go down by the end of winter. Like that's a lot of evaporation that needs to happen. Like I don't know where the water's gonna go. You feel me?
Oh my gosh.
I'm not urban planner. Like I don't know. Like what?
No.
I'm like in my brain. I'm
Me
like,
with
where does the water
our
go?
buckets. Let's go.
You know, because I'm in my brain. I'm like, I don't understand where the water is going. Like I understand like
Yeah.
reservoirs and stuff, but I don't understand like Calgary's urban structure like that. I can barely like find my way around without Google Maps.
Yeah.
But I'm just like, where is this water supposed to go? Where does it go?
I don't know. It's supposed to evaporate, I think. We didn't plan for that.
But if that much water is everywhere, we're gonna just get more rain, bro. But I'm grateful for like not as much kind of wildfire-y action that's kind of coming our way.
Yeah.
Which kind of sucks. I know there's like fires that are active.
There
but,
are,
like,
yeah.
I don't know if you were here that one year where there was literally it was Jasper when Jasper like went down.
Yeah.
There was ash.
Was that last year?
There was
I think.
ash falling from the sky.
Yeah, that's
Sis,
crazy.
I have never seen stuff like that. I had never. It was apocalyptic. I was like, this is the end of the world, bro.
Yeah.
Like there was no outside. They were literally like, do not go outside. Do not leave your house.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my gosh, wildfires.
Yeah,
are
and like
so
North
wild.
Saskatchewan, there's always a lot too.
Exactly. Because I think there was one recently.
I think there were like 40 active fires. So yeah, it's
you know-
really sad.
Do you know about zombie fires?
No.
You know what a zombie fire is?
No.
It's a fire that burns in winter. Like it's just burning.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know about
That's
that.
what I heard. I was like, what do you mean?
Zombie?
It's winter.
kind of
Like
sinister name.
it's burning. I was like, what do you mean? It's winter. What is it
How
burning?
does that even start?
That's,
Okay, that's the question. Okay.
I don't understand the concept of a zombie fire.
Me neither.
Oh my God. You know what? We're gonna look it up right now.
Okay, let's do it.
We're gonna look
Real
it up right
time.
now. This is serious business. We're learning so much.
I'm learning so much from you.
Okay, let's see. Zombie. Oh, there we go. Zombie fire. Okay. Yeah. It's the remnants of a zombie fire start when the remnants of a previous wildfire survive the winter by smoldering deep underground in a carbon-rich organic soil layer, protected and insulated by winter. These flameless fires,
hibernating
they
and then
persist for months, and then they emerge in the spring to ignite a new wildfire. Andrea,
That's crazy.
what is that?
I don't know. I feel like you should do a poem on that.
I should. No, let's see. Maybe
Not right now.
I feel like I'm like I need to
on the
write it now.
spot. No. We'll come back with it.
Yeah.
Winter,
But there's so many metaphors that could be done. Like I mean,
Yeah.
it's like even just like with love. I don't write love poems very often, but a zombie fire is a very good metaphor for like a high school crush that you just can't get over like forever.
Yeah.
Do you ever have dreams about a high school crush?
Honestly, no.
That's wild.
No. All I have to do is go on Instagram and see, oh, look who's married. It's a name. Nah, just kidding. But no, actually.
Okay.
I go, oh, another one bites the dust. All right. Me over here single for years. Lovely. No, yeah.
Whenever I see people from high school who are like married, kids, I just think about the person that I knew, and I'm just like, damn, really? Wow. Or like, I'm like, oh, I thought that you were gonna do this thing, like first, or like in my brain. But of course, like, I mean, you can't decide how someone's life is gonna go.
Yeah.
But in my brain, like some of these folks were like astronauts, or like, I know something that wasn't like they weren't married or like they didn't have kids, but like they like, you know, when you have like those like career days and they said, oh, I'm gonna be this, I'm gonna be that, and they're not that, the first thing you see is like, oh, they're married or they have kids. There's nothing wrong with that, absolutely. But in my brain, I was like, this person was a fireman. This person was a dog groomer. I don't know.
Okay.
But they're a mom, or they're like a dad. And I'm like, damn. In my brain, of course, that's an option. Of course, that may have happened, but I always saw everyone in my school as like a person in a profession. I was like, oh, you're going to be that.
I think we thought about that a lot as kids, though. Like, like cop, like fireman, doctor.
Mailman. Yes, I want to be the mailman. I'm like, yeah, you get it. You be the mailman. Now I think about the postal service. I'm like,
why? I don't know.
Oh my god.
They're kind of disappearing a little bit.
I know. But there's actually I watched a documentary at the film fest, I think it was last year, about the postal service not just being postal service, but for areas where there's a high number of elders or like seniors, the postal service is like a care service. So like understanding what these elders like need. Do they need groceries? Do they need someone to talk to? And that's what the postal service provides, because they're like there every day to check on these people. So they're kind of like care workers, like and like community workers.
Yeah,
and I was like,
it's
honestly,
a really important service.
It is.
It's just dwindling away. So it's kind of sad.
Keep the postal service. Keep the mailman.
That's a lot of thing with elders too. Like I feel bad too. Like my dad is older than like kind of my group of friends, like parents, like an older parent, and just how everything's moving to like technology and online, like basic services. I'm like, he doesn't know how to do any of that. Like I barely can get him to do like his own flight and stuff. Like he has to go to the place, get his printout ticket. I'm like, they're gonna stop doing that soon. So like I don't know how. Yeah, it's tough. So I feel bad.
Yeah, especially like places where like, okay, we're cashless now. I'm like, there's people who who prefer to literally only do cash, and a lot of them are seniors. Like, why are you doing this? Why are you doing this?
It's kind of sad. We cannot forget about,
generations. And cash is wild. Cash. I think cash is still like so important. Like people to be able to like see the physical manifestation of money, not just for budgeting purposes, because that's also a budget, hack. Yeah. I'm not talking about the girl math folks, okay? Okay? Please. Let's not fall into this trap. Because I will confess, I have girl math a couple things, because in my brain it's like, oh, okay, the cash is my money, but it's not like being taken from my account every time I spend it. Because the money in my account is money in my account, but cash, it's like I have this. Yeah. So technically, if I spend this money, I'm not spending my bank money.
Right.
But at the end of the day, it's still your money. You still have to take the money from your account in the bank. You just take it out in a lump sum.
It's free money?
It's not free. You paid for it.
Yeah.
You paid for it. These girl bad kids got me messed up, bro, because they got me thinking about money in a different way. Yeah, I'm like, no, this cash is still my money that I'm spending. But it's great to keep cash in terms of like, if you kind of like disable your card app on your phone or leave your cards at home and you only have cash, then you literally, that is the money you get to spend today. And it literally it gets you second guessing, impulsive buys, gone.
Yeah.
God.
Because I feel like anytime I leave the house, I'm
spending money, girl.
Very minimum $60.
I feel that.
Even if it's something I need, like gas, you're still
go to Shoppers, double it. Double it.
Double it. Give it to the next person. Like, go for lunch.
Yo, done.
Even paying for parking.
25.
Just like everything like that. I'm just like, every time I leave, I need to lock myself.
You're spending
inside.
money. It's like I think someone needs to like make a video where it's like you leave your house, as soon as you get into your car, it's like cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching,
literally.
Cha-ching, cha-ching, minus.
Yeah. As soon as you step out the door, cha-ching. Close it. Yeah.
Cha-ching. You're just getting your keys out your pocket.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. That's so true.
Somebody make that. I hope y'all taking notes.
Notes from this video. This gold coming here. Anyway, speaking of going out in Calgary, like, do you have like a hidden gem food spot or something? Because we're good taste with Dre here.
Good taste with Dre.
We would talk to people with good taste. So put people on to some food spots or just any kind of spot in Calgary.
Oh my God, where's my favorite? I mean, not even like my favorite. Where is a place that I love so much?
Do you drink coffee?
Love food. I'm not a coffee drinker.
Okay.
I do love tea though. Oolong tea is very amazing. Have you been to Oolong?
No. I've heard of it though.
So good.
Okay.
Go along. There's one in Inglewood as well, and one in Kensington, I believe. I'm trying to think for food. I also have like hyperfixation. So once I like find a food that I like, I'm always going back to it. But I really like Tokyo Street Market. Have you been to Tokyo Street Market?
Where is it located?
On Center Street. On Center Street.
No, I haven't been.
Oh, we need to
go. I know. You know what though?
Places.
If you saw some of my videos, I was doing food reviews, everything. Like, I have not even cracked
I need to take you so many
the places in Calgary. Like, there's just so many places.
There's so many places to eat.
Okay, Tokyo Street Market.
Tokyo Street Market.
What do you get when you go there?
I get salmon rolls. I love salmon rolls, but you can also get ramen there. You can also get donburi there, little rice ball action. You can also get these skewers, beef, chicken, lamb, pork, anything you want. One order is 3 skewers. Stunning. They also do hot dogs. They also do shrimp tempura. They also do bubble tea. They also have all these other drinks, a little snack section. It's amazing. It's so good. I think it's like a partner or like a subsidiary of like Kinjo. But I think I prefer Tokyo Street Market to Kinjo in terms of like, I think the variety, maybe. But Kinjo has great, like, fried chicken, okay? And they have different flavors. There's like garlic chicken, soy chicken. Oh my God, so good, so good.
Who doesn't love fried chicken though?
I don't know. Wow, people. Wow, people. I also really like, do you like gelato?
Oh, gelato? Yeah, I haven't had any good recently though.
I mean, we don't know.
I don't want to put anyone on blast, but yes I like gelato.
Have you been to Amato Gelato? Mm-mm. You should go to Amato Gelato. Okay. It's a very good place. I really like their gelato. It's very nice.
I tried to figure out, like, how is it different from ice cream? The process of how they make it?
I know the process. I also think gelato isn't just... I think gelato is like
less
more
cream?
like frozen.
Yeah, more like icy, not creamy.
Oh my God, we're gonna... This is Learn with Dre here today. Okay? This is Learn with Dre. This is what we're doing.
I love it.
Gelato versus ice cream. Gelato has less fat compared to ice cream, churned slower, and incorporates less air. So gelato is denser, softer, and more intensely flavored. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm into it.
Apparently there's more. Ice cream has more heavy cream and the egg yolk. And gelato has more milk than cream. No eggs. No eggs. Lower fat in gelato. Yeah, I did not know that either. I didn't even know there was eggs in ice cream, bro. Like, I thought it was just milk, like cold.
That's what I thought.
And then they're like,
you know how would you ever do that in school? Like, you make ice cream.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. So you literally got milk and you got the frozen stuff and then you freeze it.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's like the creamier
milk
kind of ice cream. I don't know.
I'm shook right now.
Me too.
Anyway, but that was just a look.
What's the gelato place called?
Amato. Amato.
Okay.
Amato Gelato.
Amato Gelato.
Yeah.
And Tokyo Street Market. Okay.
So
those are on my list now.
I love Tokyo Street Market so much.
Okay.
And it's quick. It's pretty affordable.
Okay.
And it's so good. And the snacks there too. And the drinks.
I love it.
The drinks are really good. I love a refreshing beverage. What's your favorite thing to drink?
Like an iced coffee.
An iced coffee.
I'm a coffee girl.
She's a coffee girl.
An iced coffee. But actually, I went to Calgary Stampede. Shout out.
You did.
It's
Lemonade?
I got the lemonade.
From where?
I forget what it was called, but it was one with the green on the side.
Is it Family Squeezed?
I think so.
Was it the ones that have like the
you could add colors
the ducky?
and stuff. Yeah.
I love Family Squeezed lemonade.
Yeah. It wasn't too sour. It wasn't too sweet. It was like perfect. It was like refreshing.
I love lemonade.
I was thinking the other day, because I was like saw little kids had a little lemonade stand. I'm like, when did we stop just making like lemonade and Tang and Kool-Aid?
Tang.
You know what I mean? I'm like, we just grew up and like one day, it was the last day that I ever had like Tang with the wooden spoon.
With the wooden spoon in the big
it would also like always stay in the wooden spoon. I'm like, why are we using the wooden spoon?
There's always the Tang wooden spoon. Like, you don't use your mom's new wooden spoon for the Tang.
No, the old one that's same. Like, it's just different levels of tie-dye. Yeah, get this one?
Oh my gosh, yeah, I love a good lemonade. Every Stampede, the ones that I've gone to, it's always Family Squeeze. If I go to like a festival, I look for Family Squeeze lemonade. It's not an ad for Family Squeeze lemonade, but I just found that it's the best lemonade. It's so good. But last year was my first time at Stampede trying mini donuts for the first time.
Ooh.
And they're pretty good.
First time.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was like, in my brain, it didn't really make sense. I'm not a huge donut person in general. I was like, do I want to eat a mini one? But they're way lighter as well.
Yeah.
And then this year it was my first time trying a deep fried Oreo because to me,
Yum.
that's not the vibe.
No.
I was like, why would I deep fry? Like, why? Like, people deep frying all these things. I'm like, no, I don't want it. But then I tried it because my friends were trying it, and I was like, why not? And I was like, you know what? It's good. I will admit here first, on Good Taste with Dre, that deep fried Oreos are good.
I think because it probably like melts the icing inside, and then you still have the crunch, and then you have.
There's
like,
still crunch.
You know?
I didn't think there'd be crunch. I thought that the Oreo would like melt and die inside the deep fried. I don't know. I don't understand.
You know what I'm thinking now that I realized is when people like deep fry stuff like that, they freeze them first.
They freeze them first?
Like even when you make like mozzarella sticks, I feel like they always start out with a frozen cheese.
I don't eat mozzarella sticks.
But yeah. Anyways, I think like you have to have it like cold because it's going into the hot oil, so it doesn't like.
I understand. Like anything like deep fried besides fried chicken, I don't really eat. Or shrimp tempura. It's very specific things. I'm a weird person.
Those are two good things.
I love shrimp tempura because I also feel like the shrimp tempura, like it's like a light, and I think because fried chicken and tempura they're not sweet. I think that's like my thing. Like a deep fried dessert is weird.
We're doing too much. Yeah.
But a deep fried like meat, I'm like okay, sure, whatever.
Yeah.
But deep fried Oreos, not bad.
She'll allow it.
Not bad. I will allow.
Yes. Okay, well, this is so fun talking.
No, it's over.
Well, I don't know. I thought maybe if you wanted to do a reading
of
some poetry.
I would love to do that.
Okay.
Oh my God. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. I will find a poem to read.
Okay. I'm 32 also.
Are you 32?
Yeah.
I'm 31.
We're the same age.
Oh my God.
Yay. How do you feel about being in your 30s?
I feel a sense of like rebirth. I feel a sense of rebirth. I feel a sense of like of a different kind of responsibility like to myself.
Yeah.
I feel like a little more assured in myself in terms of not like it can't get messy because we deal with lots of things, but I'm just like I feel more like I can do this. There's less comparison. There's less. I don't want to say just like there's more. I don't know, there's more almost confidence, almost just like self-assurance. Like even if I'm going through like a hard time, it's fine. Like it's literally just like fine. Like I don't spiral. In my 30s, we don't spiral in our 30s, okay? We conquer, we overcome. We just keep it cute, keep it pushing. That's just, and I love it. I love 30s. It's a great time. I've only been doing it for a year, but I like it so far.
I feel like also after 30, the other day, I feel like after 30, you kind of like forget like counting, because I was looking at this thing, it was like something to 30. I was like, oh, I should join this. I'm like, wait, bitch, I'm 32.
Exactly.
Like you kind of just like I'm in my 30s, like early 30s, whatever.
Yeah, like my birthday party was, I got some friends. I was like, I like karaoke. We're gonna do karaoke, and that was literally it. There's no plan. There was a big thing. I was just like, it's my 30th birthday. I launched my book last year, right? Ooh. So it was like a whole thing. But that was the first time in a long time I did like a whole thing for my birthday. I didn't do anything for like my 25th. I didn't do anything for my Jordan year. It was just like I just like a good gathering, doing something that I like, not having to worry about hosting.
Yeah.
Just go do a thing. Go do an activity.
Yes.
Go out to eat. Go watch a movie.
Yeah.
Like as we used to do, like kids. Okay, when you're 12, you have a movie birthday party. You go to the movies, have some food, go home. Like,
exactly.
Why can't we do that again?
Bedtime. I feel like in my 30s, this is the most I've done like hobbies and things that are like childlike.
Childlike and fun.
Yeah.
You just want to try something
Literally.
new.
Let's go go-karting.
Yeah.
I
love go-karting. Downhill karting, go-karting.
And just even picking up like drawing again, reading again. Like,
oh my God. Coloring. Yeah. Do you color?
No, but I should. The adult coloring books.
Yes.
Okay, I should get that with my little tea or my little wine.
I'll bring my markers.
Ooh, okay.
Because I have a whole bunch. And coloring pencils.
Ooh, okay. Yes. You got the good pencils.
Yeah. Exactly. They're Faber-Castell. And any of the art schools know Faber-Castell, that's the good shit. You already know.
Okay.
Let's see. I'm going to let you kind of choose the vibe.
Sure.
For the poem.
Okay.
I don't write a lot of love poems, but there's some love poems in here, so feel free to choose. Like, just like you can say, a little love poem is nice. Do we want kind of like angsty, a little political, and there's some, more like, a kind of like a kind of dissecting human connection kind of situation. But what do you think? There's one about, there's some feminist shit in here. You feel me? Yeah. What are you feeling?
I don't know. I like the human connection part. We were talking about everything. I mean,
okay, let's do
Love
it.
Island, psychology,
I love it, and I think
parasocial relationships.
Yes, and I think some of these people may benefit from
this.
Some
There we go.
Okay. Sure. Okay, so the poem I'm going to read for you today is called Connection. So I wrote this poem because growing up I wasn't very good at communicating. I don't think I am still. I think so many things get lost in conversation sometimes because maybe the way you want to express yourself, you don't have the words to express yourself. You couldn't think of it at the time. Maybe the way the other person is kind of understanding what you're saying, it could come off a way that kind of hurts their feelings, and then you've hurt someone's feelings and you didn't mean to, and then it's like a whole thing. And I just want to skip all of that. So I want to skip all of it. And so I wrote this poem with the kind of wish that I could just, I wish we didn't need any words to understand each other. It was all just feeling, and I think that would kind of, in my brain, I was like, that would improve empathy so much. So if you accidentally hurt your friend's feelings or something like that, if you could just kind of like touch hands or like look into each other's eyes, and you could feel how much they truly did not intend or want to hurt your feelings, or if you got angry with someone, like it's just the whole thing, and then they could just feel it. You can understand, we'd be able to move past things way easier. And so I feel like we would be able to solve problems way easier in my brain. Anyway, but we have words, and we all have to learn how to communicate with our words at the end of the day, which is fine. But yeah, so basically this poem came out of that wish. Ooh,
Ready.
Oh my God, I'm nervous.
No, you're good. Oh my gosh, I thought that was the poem.
Oh, girl, no.
Explanation. I'm like, yes.
Oh, you like that?
Let's go. I'm ready.
That's really good feedback.
No, that was good.
Thank you.
Such a
Okay.
good speaker. Yeah.
I wish words didn't exist. I wish to look into another's eyes and have their feelings flood into me as I begin to cry their tears. As their joy escapes from my mouth, I want to experience the souls we say we see when we peer into the pupils of another. The tiny dark circle becomes a wormhole that we fling ourselves into with no fear as we dive into the worlds of others. So I want to deconstruct empathy into its elements. I want to be taught the way the earth shifts when you walk. I want to know how the wind tingles against your skin. I want the third-degree burn of the fire in your heart when you love with your whole chest. So I want to connect. I want to go to bed with you at night, and I want to dream your dreams and celebrate with you when those dreams become real. I want to take hold and unravel you to your beginning. I want to wrap myself with each thread that has been stitched together to make the perfect outfit that is you. I want to know what you wear out the door and for a moment see the world in your colors. And so I don't want any more words. I want you to listen to me, and I don't want you to feel me. As I gaze into your eyes, we are creating our own red strings of fate. So as I stand here before you, my heart is on its knees, and I'm begging you to understand me because letters have their limits. Syllables have an end. I want us to see each other as souls before strangers. I want our connections to fold and bend. I want your struggle to be my own. I want my mouth to be dry when you don't have water. Maybe then, without words, we won't have to debate what is a right, what is oppression, when is peace, and what is war. There is no revolution without resistance, no resistance without that desperation. And are we not all desperate for connection? So I wish words didn't exist. Misunderstanding is too often the basis of communication as we talk and talk and talk down a road with no destination. We're all competing in life's race and wondering who will be the first to happiness, whose happiness will be worth more. Can I be happy for you if I want what you have, when I haven't even begun to understand how much of yourself you have poured into this golden cup we all see as success, while we choke with each refill of expectations and pressure, while we gag as we struggle to hold on to the breast of life constructed by others hoping to see us fall. I wish words didn't exist, because maybe even this poem that I wrote at home while my hands were shaking and my tears fell from my eyes onto a page that nobody else will ever see, that it still isn't enough. But I do know that even with all of my shaky words, that maybe someone will understand me. Thank you. Yeah, that's it.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, girl, you okay?
You got me. You got me at the end. You got me. Oh my god, that was amazing.
I'm so glad. Yeah, that's like a whole
whole
thing. I feel like if we could just if we were able to really truly feel how other people feel, so many things would just be better understand. Because you never know what someone else is going through. If someone snapped at you for a certain reason, I mean, maybe they're just an asshole. But but it's like there's people going through so many things all the time that one conversation you have with someone, it could change your perception of them. It could change how you think about them. It could change how they think about you. And sometimes you just write people off like they're whatever.
Yeah.
And I think earlier in my life, I felt like I was so scared of being written off. So then you end up over-explaining yourself. You end up being a people pleaser. You end up being too scared to speak your mind. You end up being too scared to speak up in class. Like it's because you don't want to be wrong. You don't want to be ushered. You don't all these things. Like there's so much communication that happens out of fear. I feel like at the end of the day, are we even talking to each other if we're all just saying things that we think that other people want to hear?
Exactly.
What are we doing? What are we doing?
Yeah.
What are we doing?
And it's funny when like so many things have happened where it's like you have a fight with someone, you end up chatting down the road and it's like, oh, it wasn't a big deal.
It was a misunderstanding.
Yeah, so now you know later on if that ever happens, just nip it in the bud. Like,
just nip it in the bud. Nip conflict in the bud immediately. I think it's one of the things I learned like at work specifically, like being like, you know, in the working space, especially if you're working with people that aren't necessarily your friends or your family, but you have to work together, you need to nip the conflict in the bud immediately.
And a lot of the times, like, things aren't personal.
It's not personal.
It's misunderstanding a lot of the time.
It's not personal.
Yeah.
Sometimes people have like, maybe some people make a joke that they think that you understand, but maybe you're not on the same side of the internet. Yeah. That's number one. Okay? That brings me a lot of anxiety because sometimes I'm making a joke and I'm like, wait, was that joke mean? I'm like, wait, but like you don't know it's a joke because you haven't seen the content. So I'm just like, I'm like, now it's all like
explaining is really good.
And you know, exactly. So it's just like, and I never want someone to be, for me, like I think I can handle having people be upset with me. I think before I wouldn't be able to like handle people being upset with me, but now when someone's upset with me, I need to know immediately. I need to know how we can bridge the gap. I need to know how I can correct the situation. It wasn't a misunderstanding. I also apologize. Yeah. Apologies in my 30s. Growth. Apologies are so much easier when you hit your 30s. If you have problems apologizing, just wait. It'll be fine. An apology, like a nice, genuine apology, is very easy to give if you mean it. If you don't mean it, that just means you don't mean it. You're not apologizing. That's the truth. Here on Good Taste with Jay.
You heard it here. Okay, well, thank you so much.
Oh my gosh, thank you.
This was such a fun podcast to do. Absolutely. You literally brought me to tears in a good way. And
thank you. Yes, I'm happy that it touched you.
Yes.
That's at the end of the day, I think that's why I just like write. I want it to be, I think poetry is the way that I feel the most understood, because I wouldn't say that in a conversation. Like I don't know how to say that in a conversation. It's you know, exactly. So I'm just like, if I can somehow communicate in a way that is the most truthful for me, and someone like gets it and they feel, even the next time we have a conversation, if let's say I said something, you were like, wait, did she mean that? You know that you could just ask me. And it's fine, because I probably did not mean it that way. Of course, you know, and like vice versa. It's like I think poetry is the best way for people that I can give people to get to know me. That's basically it. Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
Okay, well, thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me. Yes, part
a lot
one.
of poetry. Do you want to play part one for sure? I want you back.
Because we have to go to all the places. And
yes,
do all
you
the
got to
things,
take me, and then we'll review them.
It's gonna be good. Y'all not ready. Things are coming out. Things are coming out.
Do you want to drop the socials?
Okay. Yes. Oh my gosh. Let me drop the socials. So it is a lot of poetry. alot.of.poetry. On Instagram. And my website that I designed myself, it is alot.of.poetry.com. And honestly, if you just search a lot of poetry on any social platform, if I'm there, you'll find me. If I'm not there, I'm not on it. Yeah. That's
thank
it.
you. Bye.
Yes. Thanks for coming to Good Taste with Dre.
Ooh, I might need to record that as a little intro.
Good Taste with Dre. Hey, Good Taste with Dre. Yes.